of what position they will play in, as in a four-way tie for the #1 spot in second place, which would still give them home field advantage, or in third place.
Mathieu goes off to Perry Vanderbeck. Vanderbeck trying to pull it over in center. Getting some of the bench comments down there, the New York Cosmos. Lund comes up with it. 13:33 left in the second period. The Cosmos out in front of the Rowdies, 3-1. The Rowdies were the first team to draw blood here tonight. But they have not had much success since that.
Let's take another look at the save Arnie Mauser was confronted with. When you get a guy like Alan Green taking a shot at you and you're able to get your whole body in front of it, which is exactly what Arnie did, and stop it, you've done well, and he did well on that one.
Frantz Mathieu with the ball, tries the shot. Bursic puts it over with a sock. Looked like punch ball for a moment.
Bursic just with one hand getting it up there, and he actually, it went to the other side of his body. The ball was coming to his left. He reached up with his right hand, which obviously is a stronger hand, because I think if he'd done it with any other hand, he couldn't have stopped it. It was quite the shot.
13:04 left in the second. He has an ankle hurt and is not dressed out. Peter Rowe has an ankle hurt that he suffered against Tulsa. He is not playing, and Tattoo with another ankle hurt. Suffered that in the game against the national team of Canada, and he is not playing.
That's a lot of ankle hurts you just named there, Dick.
Amen to that. Connell to Mathieu. Back to Connell. They try to get it down to Carpenter. He heads it off to DeBrito, and DeBrito doesn't take it. Neil Roberts again. 7:40 left to halftime. Cosmos 3-1 over the Rowdies. The Cosmos have not scored in this second period. Neither have the Rowdies. They're going to try the shot, and it's off to the left. DeMatteis tried the shot, but it went off to the left side. Mathieu tried to come up during it. Again, the Cosmos try to center it, but it's Frantz Mathieu this time who deflects it. Boyovich trying to get in position, tries the shot. It goes off to the left, and Borja takes it off the wall, puts it away, no question about it. A clean shot, a fine goal by Borja.
Chico Borja just taking advantage of the situation there. He saw an open net, and who can blame him? Arnie Mauser out of position because he was trying to defend the shot taken by Steve Moyers. Here you see Moyers juggling with the ball. He finally takes the shot with his left foot. Arnie Mauser goes to the ground on that shot, is on the left side of the goal, and with the wide open goal, Borja there to take advantage of it. And now it's a 4-2 ball game. The New York Cosmos leading the Rowdies with 6:11 left in the first half.
Terlecki on the give and go. Try to position the ball to Alan Green. Green having a little trouble holding on to it. Mathieu came right up in there, and it was a match ball. Rowdies come up with it off the wall. Wegerle back to Mathieu, and Alan Green says, "I'll take that for the Cosmos," and he moves it down the right side, which is a fine play. Had another Cosmos been there.
And an important thing Arnie Mauser was doing just then, he looks to Mathieu and he says, "Slow it down." And that's what the Rowdies need to do. They need to be patient in these situations. Instead of getting in a hurry, just to slow the pace down a little bit, gather their thoughts, and then move down the field. That's indoor soccer.
Kozic puts it back in play. 1:18 left for the play in this half. Cosmos in front, 4-2. A little over the head shot. Moyers trying to settle it down. Arnie Mauser comes up with it, had a little trouble holding on to it. Ball down for the Cosmos, over to Moyers. Takes it easy, Borja, Moyers, and this time defended by Neil Roberts. Steve Wegerle on the right side. 26 seconds left to halftime. Wegerle off to Mark Carpin. Carpin slows it down, tries to get positioning on it, can't get his foot underneath it. Bursic will come up with it. 15 seconds left to halftime. Cosmos in front, 4-2. Moyers back over to Terlecki. Borja trying to move into position. Mike Connell defends, and they say a little bit too much pushing going on down there. The Cosmos get called for it with 5 seconds left to halftime.
I think if I saw those three guys coming down at me, I would be very, very worried about it. If the three of them charging Arnie Mauser, because they're dangerous scores, all of them.
Well, there's the end of the first half of live Rowdies Indoor Soccer. We're at the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The teams and Boyovich were in center circle. Terlecki takes the kickoff. Boyovich trying to center on the goal. Mauser managed to hold him out. Terlecki.
And DeBrito backing Mauser up all the way on that one.
Boyovich again tries to move it out, but this time it's Fleming Lund who pulls it. Mark Marcantonio tried a wild shot down into the corner. Frantz Mathieu gets shoved off the ball. No call is made. Marcantonio with a hard shot. Fleming Lund blocking it. And they are grabbing, they are pushing, they are trying to hold him off. Wegerle against the wall, trying to get it back up to Fleming Lund. DiBernardo passes right over to Lund. He says he'll take it. He does a little bit of circular motion and gets it to Pedro de Brito.
And the thing now is to slow it down a little bit. It was fast and furious there for them a minute or so, but they've got to slow it down, find out where their players are. And boy, it would be great if they could take advantage of the opportunity.
Terlecki for the Cosmos. Gets by 6-5 Cosmos.
You had to see that one coming. There, take another look at it. There's Wegerle and Mike Connell both on Borja. He sends it over to Nikolic, who just taps it right into the empty corner. Arnie Mauser paying close attention to Borja, and who can blame him? When Borja sends it over to Nikolic, it's curtain 6-5. The Cosmos have gone up on top with 9:05 left to play in this game.
Vanderbeck off to Roy Wegerle, who passes it over to de Brito. Frantz Mathieu goes to Roy Wegerle, number 10. And again, we tell you, Tattoo is not playing. He is normally number 10 in your program. One of the uniforms did not make the trip, and it happened to be number 17, Roy Wegerle, so they gave him the number 10 jersey for tonight. Frantz Mathieu over to de Brito, back over to Mathieu. Moyers tries to close him down, and they say the trip was against Mathieu, so the Cosmos will get the ball. Borja has had a decent night tonight. Boyevich for the Cosmos with a hat trick, but it's funny, he scored those 3 goals in rather a close time period, and we haven't really heard that much from him since then.
No, he really has been shut down since his hat trick, but I think he could go on.
And it goes up to the left. Vanderbeck tries the deflection, and that one goes a little high.
You know, Perry Vanderbeck must be so frustrated at this point in the game. He started out the season so well, and he's hit shots like that one for the second half of this entire indoor season.
Frantz Mathieu with the ball. He'll try to position it, gets it in, but again, it is Bursic coming up with the save.
Take a look at it. It goes over. Bursic really not having to make a save on it. Then Perry takes the rebound shot out, and it comes back out again. Maybe the third time would have been the charm, but they didn't get a third shot on that one.
Well, the Cosmos, specifically Steve Moyers, has been called for a push. Rowdies get the ball, put it back in play. They try to get it to Perry Vanderbeck. Roy Wegerle comes up with it at center field. 7:36 left in the ball game. Cosmos ahead 6-5. This is Fleming Lund. Bursic looking like a crab down in the goal area as he gets ready to go in any position that he possibly can. And look at the shots. Wide right, wide left, wide right. With the ball. This is Steve Moyers. And the takeaway briefly by Frantz Mathieu, but Moyers comes up with it. It did manage to break momentum, however. Cantor over to Rafik Kozic. Koki. DiBernardo. Back over to Cantor. New York again slowing down play a little bit here with 6:50.